Right now, I'm at a mastermind that costs $50,000 per year, I think, to go to. I get to go for free because I work with the people who run it. And today they said, pick one word that is going to be your word for the year. And the first thing that initially came to mind for me was consistency. Just do the things that I know I'm supposed to do and be consistent with it. For me, that is really summarizing what I'm doing with this channel. I'm doing 1,000 days nonstop every single day because I'm telling myself to. All that takes is consistency. I don't care about the results that come externally. It's more the internal rewards that I will get from doing this. And all it takes is to be consistent and to have some sort of discipline doing this all year for 300 or for 1,000 days. That is a good feat where I will be proud of myself afterwards for sticking to my word and being consistent, which goes with the theme of the word that I'm going to pick to maintain for the rest of the year. After the event, there's a goals retreat for 2024, where apparently I'm going to be trying to really nail down specific goals and then rewire my brain to figure out how to actually solve them, which at first I thought was kind of gimmicky, but now I'm starting to think this is really something that I need because I don't have a set plan as to how I'm going to get from where I am today to where I want to be in a year. I don't have a set plan. So if I could have some sort of key metrics to look at and calculate that data and some sort of milestones, then I know I'll be on the right track. And the reason why I'm so amped about having metrics to really gauge the success levels, having some sort of indicators that I can look at to track progress, that is very, very important. And the reason why I'm saying that is because today I was talking to Ken and with someone else. And Kenny's the actual billionaire. He's running a massive billions of dollar company. And what he was saying is every single portion of their business has these key performance indicators that are being tracked at all times. And when they get down to a certain level, they need to be looked at. It's occupancy rates, it's everything that goes into every part of their deal has these performance indicators, and if they go down, they know that they need to fix it somehow. For every single property that they have, every single employee that they have, everyone has some sort of performance that they are trying to get to, and it is very trackable. It is clear steps. If you do X, Y, and Z and you get X, Y, and Z result, there you are going to be proceeding the company. You are going to be fixing something that's bad, or you're going to be improving something that needs to be improved. I right now kind of just wing everything and rely a lot on my gut feeling and instinct and then kind of go with the flow. Where I think a bit more structure and actually planning out what metrics I can track that will say if I'm in the right direction. There's kind of external metrics that I see, but if there is something hard line, that is also something. What really sparked my interest is that I could train other people to do, to follow, to track. And then it's a lot easier to actually scale because when you are hiring literally what someone like Ken who has hundreds of employees, how do you know every single one of them is really driving the best interest of the company? How do you know they're not just sitting there doing nothing? How do you know that you don't have a bunch of fat that is just laying off the skin, whatever the hell the saying is? Well, you don't. You need to have some way where you can have some sort of performance-based indicators where everyone knows what the goal is and to actually be able to track that. If they are doing a good job, what will show of it? That's crucial. That is crucial. And so that is something that is way more important than I could have imagined. That is a key part of Kenny's business that I just found out today. And if that's what someone at $1 billion company is doing, you best believe I'm going to try and replicate that and apply and not just say I learned this. The goal is to apply it and then actually train people to do that. The reason why this is such a big light bulb moment for me is because I don't know the one of the problems I was having when I actually had 17 employees, maybe a year and a half ago, because I was doing some sort of slightly different business model that needed a lot of low skilled labor, is there was a lot of people that could have been doing more that really weren't. I just had them doing one thing only. I was basically building a conveyor belt where I think I could have gotten a lot more value. And there was a lot of people that I was wildly overpaying for something that I shouldn't have been. I was making a ton of mistakes and I was hemorrhaging through cash. if I instead took it slower and had performance indicators that everyone could track, that every week I would know if they were in the right track. Every day I would know if they're on the right track. That's something that really interests me. That is how Ken built this machine of a company that runs on its own, that's going to continuously grow without him there. That is the momentum that I think he was talking about if you watch my last few videos. This is a huge groundbreaking discovery for me. I would love to know if other people either own or are working in big businesses, what kind of metrics they have you tracking, because that's something that I would want to replicate. It's a no-brainer. And to some, this might sound super obvious. To me, it wasn't. So this is real value that if I apply, I think that is really going to take me to the next level. And I am very short on time today because we're going to dinner very soon. I think in 10 minutes. So I have to bang this out and put on some pants. This is, I don't know, I think day like 95 of 1,000. I'm already almost a tenth of the way done, which is very quick. I mean, that's a win in my book. Anyway, I'm going to be late for dinner. Goodbye.